The question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Another incompletion on third down. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the back. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Catch in the middle, it's Wiley. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. No huddle offense to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels...
He's loose on the left. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Georgia going up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Quarterback making checks. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it.
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No opportunity to run it back. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Rifles it down the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Complete to start this drive. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
At the 16-yard line. And first down for the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the Dogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Georgia.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. They'll send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Slips a tackle and he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dog. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Overton. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Georgia going up tempo. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. And he'll run it into the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the... Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point.
Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Moving away from pressure. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Dogs moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the catch, it's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
At the 4-yard line. First and goal, Georgia.
They want to run this quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on second and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. The clean, old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.